This fucking commissioner, he's a fucking idiot.
It's just not feasible. A truck comes staffed like mutual aid agreements. That's what they want. That's what I will provide. And that's what I have provided. I mean, last year we were 271 days unstaffed. I come in the door 2.5 months fully staffed. We're 85% December, 96% in January, 100% since February. Even if I got to work 24 hours, I do it.
All right. Any other questions or comments?
I did have one question and maybe one for Ryan, but you said you were going to go from 1,600 calls. Is that just for the ladder truck, or is that?
No, that's for the department.
So what's the almost doubling of that? What's that? You see that?
Well, when we open up the responses, many departments or mutual aids have taken Wilson Mills off the run cards. A lot of the run cards hadn't been adjusted from 3-station dispatching. And we're doing that right now.
So
I sent all the chiefs months ago.
There's a county commissioners board meeting in the county I work at.
Just had a house fire.
And my fire chief got on the agenda because he's trying to buy a tiller, so he's trying to get them to agree to allow him to invest our savings, which is like $1.4 million, into a high interest account, to where we can, basically we can pay the truck off when we order the truck. And you know, there's one fucking county commissioner, he's just acting fucking stupid.
Mr. Parker.
Like, he asked a dumb question. Well, if your mutual aid department has a ladder truck and you got the staffing for it, then can't they just work together? No, dumbass, that's not how it works.
The ladder truck being number one on the priority list, and I'm assuming that's for ladder trucks, but we've heard about engines too. So does the apparatus committee have a pecking order yet that there's engines who need to come before a ladder truck, or where the committee?
Yeah, pretty much.
On that.
Oh, so the apparatus subcommittee, they held their meeting last week, and they are preparing a recommendation to go before the fire commission. And
you jumping in on this, Tater?
Recommendation to go ahead and set the priorities for future budget years. Obviously, we have 36 fire stations in Johnson County, and we have to supply apparatus to all of those except for the municipalities. And we're looking at 2 engines per station. Then we have to get into the special units, the aerials, the rescues, all things like that. And we have asked them to set us up a priority order on that. And they are supposed to bring that recommendation to the fire commission. I do not have that recommendation at this time, but we've asked them to bring that before the data is generated. Everybody's data is generated.
Yeah.
Everybody's data is due July.
So we're the only 3 apprentices?
So that our staff can look and rank the apparatus.
Well, waiting on Tater to show up. He's
Where's Wilson?
Based on pump mileage.
probably drunk. He ain't even online.
So we should have that recommendation.
Oh, he fucking said he was apprenticing.
Very shortly. So he is accurate in saying that last year, based off the data that was generated, Wilson Mills ladder was the highest needed to be replaced. Now,
nope, he's not even online.
Year, the board allowed us to replace 2 engines and 6 tankers. And so we're working through that process now to finish those projects. And so now the apparatus subcommittee will be bringing that recommendation for FY27 for what is the next round need to be.
So they're going to be in August at the next fire commission meeting when they'll have that, or when
that is what we have asked. And so I know that the apparatus subcommittee is continually to meet. Chief Hodge is working on getting that group together, but I do know that they initiated their meetings last week and should be bringing a recommendation to the fire commission.
All right. And okay, and I guess let's see if there's anything else on that. So there is a possibility then that this ladder truck could be the number one overall priority.
That is a possibility.
But we just don't know the answer to that today.
Has the fire commission brought a recommendation about the question at hand?
The fire commission's recommendation was to stay within the policy, and now the policy states that the
always too much red tape.
Funding would be reduced because of their fund balance.
A policy is nothing but a mere guideline.
A couple of fire departments that did have fund balances these first years. This first year is really going to be the big year because we've got some of these fire departments that had capital outlay plans, had money set aside to finish the project. So they said, hey, let's get some of this spent down the money was
County Fire
directed into
Director,
communities, and we
speaking
want to make sure
now.
it's spent in the communities this first go round. And so we have some of those projects, and the recommendation that was initially brought to Wilson Mills was to utilize it to pay down Station 3. What we've got here tonight is Chief Moore offering an alternative for your.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
All right, and I guess this question I'm probably batting way up the lineup than where I should, but the closest station, will that change any of the dynamics that when that dispatching?
He is correct. It actually adds more. It actually adds more territory to Wilson.
It started like 7 o'clock.
Some of those areas we're going to be looking at a dual dispatch to make sure that we're getting the adequate staffing. That there may be some disparities across the county, but there are going to be some dual dispatching in some of those areas.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
For the mutual aid agreement, you said for what you had to have for the engine of that to be staffed, but then is there not a mutual aid agreement or a requirement for how many people are on a ladder truck then?
That is not included in the automatic aid agreement at this time.
Is that something that is going to be looked at?
It is something that's going to be looked at. The automatic aid agreement was drafted when everybody was primarily volunteers. That is one of those documents that
Still on a phone call, Nate?
Modernized. And, you know, for 90-something% of the calls, our engines can take care of them. There is a large place and a large value for our specialty response vehicles, i.e. the rescues, the ladders, things like that. And to Chief Moore's point, that for a long time they have been cross-staffed because engines take care of most of our calls. And so the automatic aid agreement was for engine response. And we had special response plans built around the ladder trucks.
Damn it, my fucking headset's down.
Commissioner Harris can speak on if it was Smithfield used to cover half the county, if not all.
So you should be able to plug it in and still use it.
More,
I don't think mine does that.
To your point, yes, that does need to be modernized.
Oh, let me see.
So as a board, you've got three options. You can approve this request, you can deny his request, or you can take this under advisement and get more information and more data.
Well, that was going to be one of my questions, because I know none of us up here, we know that public safety is probably, where it falls on our board of priorities, let's just be honest, it's a top priority for every one of us. And so I don't think there's any of us up here that want to take any type of safety into question. I guess my question is, with what you just said, bringing the recommendation the end of this month
Sitting on
to give us a little bit more data.
Sitting on $1.4 million and they don't want to spend it. Fuck's sake.
We have to, if we had more time to make
Well, that's the thing, is it's our money and they won't let us spend it the way we want to spend it.
Cut off of like October in order to get the ladder truck that you guys are hoping for. What is
Oh no, hold on a minute.
drop dead date that we'd have to give you an answer? October 1st.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
45,000. I signed at the same time that another department is.
Just waiting on Tater.
Chief, come back up here to the microphone, if you don't mind, please, so everybody can hear you.
Apologies. This has been worked on since I came in the door, because it was already designated in our savings account. Hey, we only bought this truck temporarily to see how we're going to do. And we weren't doing very well with staffing. I think there was 14 people when they came in the door for 3 stations for 3 shifts. The numbers don't mix. So we quickly got it staffed, and we recognized, hey,
Well, it's 9:15. Let's get this going.
the first fire we had, when we ventilated that roof, the young man that came out said, I've never felt the heat get off me like that before. This was a hoarding condition house, which typically and has been known to kill firemen because you just have too much fuel. And when they ventilated that roof, it was within seconds the fire was able to go out. It got the smoke, got the steam off them, and they were able to continue to do their job. So the importance is there. The date for us to get in there, they want to sign by August 15th. We're looking from the vendor. He said, look, I can give you 30 days, maybe up to 45. October 1st has got to be the deadline.
You good, David?
He says, because they're taking
Yeah, I'm
over
here.
next year at August 15th.
Well, that's what I'm asking, because like I said, it's definitely a compelling argument, for lack of a better word, and I think there's just there was a lot more questions raised tonight, and I would just love to have a little bit more time, if I'm being honest, Chairman, to dig in just a little bit more and make sure that those who have budget questions get their questions answered, and those, if there's any safety, security.
Bunch of bureaucracy and red tape.
And I'll support, whatever you guys need as far as additional data. I was on the phone before I came just to get today's numbers, right? And I've been doing this my whole life, 35 years. Washington, D.C., sure, it's a lot busier than here. Fires are fires. The operation is still the same. The only difference is your preparedness is what makes it happen, right? We have to take our people home. Our providers are just as important.
Same for people.
And I want to be able to do that. I don't want to be on the news. Unfortunately, on Christmas Day, we lost 2 civilians, right? Maybe we could have been there a little faster if the station was here, doing everything I can to do it right. And when I look at the taxpayers' money, sure, I could save some money by paying my bill off. Or can I save $271,000 to taxpayers' dollars for long-term interest? Wouldn't that be the fiduciary responsibility that I have to act on that? Maybe I'm doing something. I'm not like you guys that grew up here. I plan on staying.
I would concur that if we had finite numbers, I have not seen mathematically a work yet.
I have a, did you not see the capital plan?
My bad, dude.
Because I have an extra copy. This may help you.
Well,
I guess it's the point of making.
the other problem I've got here is that we've got a policy that I was told that every chief in the county agreed to. That's part of the fire tax district.
Yes.
And now you're asking for deviating from that policy, which you have a right to do, based upon how they said to use your fund balance. But it's based upon a financial analysis that you admit you had to get somebody else to work the numbers for you, and you had to forecast what rates are going to be in the market, which is a highly variable thing.
That's right. But even if you take those numbers out, you're still saving
Let me
tons.
ask you this. You said you can't put your people on middle ladder because there's no accountability.
How do I get them there? That's the problem. Do I just hope that Smithfield is going to have not 2 people on a medical
Well,
bill?
you call for a ladder, and you have your people there, and they show up there, so you've got enough to operate it for that particular situation.
Sir, they don't dispatch ladders unless it's in the run park that way. They dispatch stations themselves in the county. They bring what they're supposed to bring, which is a mutual aid agreement, like Chief Parker said.
So if you need a ladder, how do you get there?
Mine or Clayton's, if it's on the run part, which has only been done in the last 4 months. I recognize this coming in the door. To me, it's a safety issue. We need it. We need all of it. We need Smithfield.
Yeah, but we need to get the capability of all departments up to at least a comfortable, accessible level. And that's what this new process is designed to do. And if we start deviating from that, then if we open the door for everybody to come in with their own plan going forward? I mean,
well, I don't believe I'm deviating if it's in the policy. I stay within the right, and I have.
I can't get you math to work to show that type of savings is going to be there, and the interest rate is almost negligible to get on based on what you publish here.
So let's just say he can't do that interest rate in 3 years from now when we wait for an apparatus committee, which, by the way, only met 1 time in a year, and that was just the other day. And I would have been there, but I was on a fire plate. So a year has passed since the last time they met. It took 2 years to build 6 tankers, to even spec them. So if we're talking about engines and then we're going to move into ladders and specialties, guys, we're talking about 8 years. Sure, by that time, you're right. I'll probably have 5 pickup trucks driving firemen to a fire ground and hope to God I got equipment that works.
10-4. All right, get up on the wall and be ready.
I'd like more information on this myself because I'm not
Did he
convinced
really
that
just
this
say
is
that?
something
Yeah.
that has the factual basis there to say it's going to save taxpayers money when you weigh risk and everything else involved.
So if you have a $2.3 million, $2.2 million loan, and you put down $400,000, or you take $1.2 million and put that down, you're going to tell me that's not longer interest? You don't even need interest to save as a guy. There's a third option that they told me today. You can take $1 million and put it down now and save $176,000 right at signing. And I'm not going to try and confuse you with that. If we took the interest that savings accounts are loaned from, took it away, 400 or 1.2, that's not hard math to do. You're either financing 1.7 or you're financing 7.
Chairman, can I make a motion to table it? Because I think we all agree we just want to make sure we're doing what's the best. absolute best thing for the citizens. And I think we just need to have a couple more questions answered and some things confirmed.
Okay, so you're gonna make a motion to take it under advisement?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we need the date certain to move it.
So if you're gonna table it, you need a date certain. What you could do is take it under advisement, and then we could, as part of the agenda and process under your rules of procedure, we could submit an additional agenda request in the coming weeks to get it back onto your agenda, because
They're gonna try to figure out how they can get a cut out of it.
what's gonna happen at the end of this month, and knowing that Chief Moore has a little bit of time. I would hate to get it on the agenda, say for August 3rd, and not be ready. I would just recommend that you take it under advisement, and then we could submit an additional agenda request once we have that information from the apparatus committee, the fire commission, and then also that we can get some of these financial questions answered.
Yeah, I would like to.
Wow.
So that's your motion, do I have a second? Second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye. Any opposed? All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Damn.
You're right. You would think, right? Yep. That's what happens in a county where they're trying to do away with the fire departments and
24.
and have a county run organization instead of single departments operating themselves.
Caution. Pit road is open.
What'd you do? Hit the wall? What happened?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Coming to the green. Be ready now. There's the green flag. Outside door. We lost the lead. Let's get it back. Great job. You got the lead. Clear up top. One by. Stay high.
Mhm.
Delaware 24.
Stay high. Inside now. We just lost the lead.
Go there.
My bad, Nate.
Clear bottom.
The air off your car was sucking me into you.
Five to go this time. Inside door. We'll get the lead back. Stay focused. Clear inside. One outside. They're outside. Inside now. Clear inside.
Hi, David.
I see you.
Out front, nice job. Clear inside. One on the bottom. Clear bottom.
Ah,
You want me to put them up? No.
yeah.
It's not anywhere. It's no ring. I guess I end up.
One bottom. We just lost the lead. Clear inside. White flag. One high. Clear outside. Stage points, baby. Good job. Pit road is open. Here's what we're looking to do this stop. What do you think?
Oh, God. Gotta love it.
Sounds good. We're coming in, fellas. Under the green.
Wilson.
Green, green, green.
That high side, yeah, it wants to start you in two. So watch that. Why it does that?
Whoa, no, that was there, bro. I never touched you on my screen.
Great job. You got the lead. Clear low if you want it. We lost the lead. Let's get it back. One inside. Clear inside. One bottom. Clear inside. One on the bottom.
Hello, 24.
Clear low. Car inside. Clear inside. One inside. Clear, all clear. One low. Clear inside. 10 to go now. One bottom. Clear low.
Hello, 24.
Low. 3 wide. Inside. Clear high. Caution.
So yeah, I was up against the wall.
Coming to the green. Be ready now. Green, green. We just lost the lead. We're out front, driver. Car outside. Clear up top. Five to go now. Inside now. We'll get the lead back. Stay focused. 3 wide. Stay high. Car inside. Clear bottom. 1 bottom.
Good.
Stay high. Clear inside. Inside door.
Mm-hmm.
Stay high. All clear.
Mm.
2 to go. One more time. All you got now. Top 5, green finish.
Okay. Guess that's it.
What is that? Is it? Did you say it's it for practice tonight?
Sounds like it.